Hello people of the internet. Today we don't have that much time. I probably will have to run after maybe 45 minutes, so let's get right into it. Let's work on this pull request for the image builder library images. We made it work the last time. This works when you try to upload into OpenStack, it successfully uploads. There was just some feedback that we should address, and it mainly concerns we are for some reason using version 1 of this library instead of currently stable version 2. The reason why we are doing so is because we consulted ChatGPT and it helped us use that one. But we will definitely take a look at the new library because I didn't know about it. So we will take a look at that and we will migrate our code to use the version 2 of the library. Also, there are some stuff regarding authentication, and maybe we should specify the region. I'm not sure. This was a typo. I copy pasted it from a libvirt provider or uploader, but that one actually needs C libraries. This one doesn't, so we can just remove this. And we also should improve our check function and maybe check this one. Not sure. The authentication was a bit, if I remember correctly, the authentication was the hardest part of the pull request. So I think it doesn't make any sense to specify additional parameters like this and so on, and then migrate to the version 2 and potentially need to rewrite all of that. So to me, it sounds like we should definitely start with migrating what we have to the version 2 of the Gophercloud library. So hopefully we are gonna do that and more, but I'm not sure how hard the migration is going to be. So can you see this, or is there something private? I think you can see this, so that's fine. Okay, let's clear the screen. Let's jump here, clear the screen. So this is the library, and we are on the AWS tag struct. Yeah, I worked on this yesterday. So git checkout, maybe main and pull. You should always pull. Git checkout open stack. Should we rebase or no? Let's rebase. We would need to do that anyway at some point. So we rebased. As you can see, I have one new commit. I think it's just this. I did it immediately when reading the pull request review. Okay, so we have this. Now we need also not OpenShift, OpenStack. We need image builder. And we need to git pull rebase also. And we need to check out the OpenStack. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a wrong repository. I am always confusing those. This is Copper Image Builder. This is our project, like Copper team project. We actually need to be in the image builder project. Now this makes more sense. And we need to stash, pull, and we are on the AWS stack, so we need to check out main, pull, and check out OpenStack. and we should probably rebase from main. We have some merge conflicts. Yeah, let's resolve them. So yeah, this must be pretty annoying when working on Go projects often, because I resolve this every time. So I think we can simply use the head, and the same should be here. The head has these, we can remove. Okay. So now, yep, git rebase continue. Good. Good. Now we should be able to, yeah, we need to git stash to get the stash pop to get our modified library, not library, to get this, to use our modified library. That's what I meant. And we should be able to go build. Go mod tidy, sure, go build. Good. So, what now? We need to take a look at where we use the Gophercloud, probably. So, on the right side, we have the images repository, so we should be able to find some OpenStack. Yep. And as you can see, we use the Gophercloud here. Now, this is what gets me. Like, there is no version specified. So I would expect this to be the latest one. But if we take a look at Go mod, Gophercloud. So this is version 1. Okay. Gary? Yeah, Gory. Or Gustav. Okay, Gustav. So Gustav is right. We are using version 1. Now, if we open this, there should be some warning, right? This branch contains the current stable. I'm confused. Gophercloud is Go SDK for OpenStack. Join us here. Note, this branch contains the current stable branch of Gophercloud v2. So, okay. So they specify it like v2. I see. So Gophercloud. Should everything be v2? Yep, seems like it. Okay, so v2, 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 and v2. Go build. No module. Should we go mod tidy here? that. So how do we use the images, for example? Oh, like this. Supported services, image, name glance, OpenStack, image. Is it just image now? Like this? Go more tidy. But does not contain v2 image. Okay, we are going to ask ChatGPT. Does not share the correct import path. So, okay. Yeah, so the images was correct. Well, it isn't. Go more tidy. But whatever you think. So what if we copy paste this and put this here? And by the way, I've seen some migration guide somewhere and I have no idea where. So Gophercloud migration the v1 to v2. There was this migrating guide, I think, that showed like the old function names and the new function names. I think so. But maybe we can do it this way. So replace images with this. Okay, no. Are you hallucinating or are you not hallucinating? So let's try. Go more tidy. Yeah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. By the way, if we open Gophercloud, and can we find some v2 folder here, or is it like image v2? v2 image v2 images, like the path kinda exists. Why is there OpenStack and not Gophercloud? That's the only, because there is no Gophercloud directory in this. So but go image v2 images Gopher. If we understand the OpenStack as Gophercloud v2, then image v2 images. Yeah, that's if we open, for example, results or We could clone this and grab imports from that. Yeah, let's do just that because I don't see any tutorials. Maybe I'm just blind. I'm probably just blind. Either way, let's cd to git clone this, cd into git Gophercloud, git grab images, and grab v2, grab Gophercloud, this, exactly this, v2 open, so that is the open stack in the name, exactly how well, this is still a bit different because there is v2 in the beginning, so I would expect a v2 directory here. It isn't there. Are we looking at the main branch? We are. So still confused, but it makes slightly more sense, I would say. And this is image data. I think it is in the same directory, so image data. And let's try now. So cd back into our image builder, go mod tidy. Okay, so it seems the images is fine. Image data is not. Was it image data? Well, let's go back. And let's git grab the same, and this will be image data now. Okay. Let's take this one. Put it here. Is it exactly the line that is here? I think so. Back, go, mod tidy. Found, but does not contain. Wait. Wait. Okay. Now, see, Gophercloud, that there is no open stack in the path. This is clearly. This is this one though. Now that makes sense. Nice. Nice. Now we can remove the old ones. So we are using v2 here. Let's search for Gophercloud to be sure. Okay, it's just in these imports. v2, 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 v2. Nice. Go build. Nice. So OpenStack align 57 authenticated client. Okay. What if we... I don't want to ask ChatGPT because it has been useless so far regarding the version 2 of the library. So if we take a look at the documentation, Is there authenticated client? Authenticated client. Now CTX opts. We have opts, which is good. What's CTX context background? Okay, whatever that means. CTX ops. Oh, CTX is context. Okay. I'm not a fan of the shortened abbreviations. So undefined context. Where? Here. So how did they get the context? Okay, this is context. So this is probably some standard Go package. Context. Go build. Undefined open OStack new image service v2. So OStack new image service v2. New image. Okay. Should we go back to... No, we are at the top level. Okay. So if you search image, service create, no. So is it glance now? Because they said the service is image and its name is glance. No. Image. Okay, so let's try this one. My code is an import like this, and I think it will have a problem with the OStack, but new image but I am getting this error. We should be able probably to grab the new service in the Git repository, right? Oh, okay, so OpenStack new service client. Is it in the documentation? New service. I have my doubts. So we can try that, but I have my doubts. So new service client, image, provider, opts. Okay, this makes sense. Go build. Undefined OpenStack, because of course it's OStack for us. Undefined. Undefined. I said so. Excellent. Well, sure. That's what I said. It's Gophercloud. Gophercloud. Are you sure? Well, we can try, and this will be our last attempt. And if not, we will git grab this from the repo. Undefined. We can also complain to ChatGPT about this? Yeah, well, no. So it's v2 endpoint URL now, you are saying. And then go for client, service client. Okay, so this is not here, service client. Service client is here though. So do you have some example of using this? New provider client. This is authentication. Service client. Guys, I'm dumb. You need to give me an example. So, what exactly do we want to do? I want to take a look at git grep. It talked about service client. So first, let's try to find the new service client ChatGPT was talking about. Nothing. If we take a look at just service client, it's here. So I suppose that in some test, see, they are creating the service client. By the way, I see some v3 here. If we are going to migrate soon, then I will not be happy. So okay, so let's take a look. For example, is there an image? Do we find an image here? A lot of stuff. It's too much of it. But here, here is some testing for images, and see images create and so on. So we will take a look at that. Maybe we don't need the image builder code right now. So I need to discover new repositories, and I need to find Gophercloud images test. That testing requests test. Yep, this one. Okay, so new service. No, it's service client. Service client. But fake server is like set up HTTP like this. We don't want to use this. Test create image, for example. Like this is exactly what we need to do, no? Image create, yep. We do image, yeah, images create. Yep, this looks very similar to what we do. So that's a good sign, because we can copy, we can basically not change much, but I don't get the authentication or the service client creation at all. Like fake server. If we take a look at the documentation, so service client, right? We are working with service client. Yep. Type service client. Type service client. Now, yep, it's a struct. So basically, when creating this, we need to provide these somehow. So how does fake server know about all of this? What's th? Test helper. Oh, this is from the Gophercloud, so maybe they simplified. Okay, so test helper. Actually, we are interested in the setup HTTP. Where is it? Th is test helper. Test helper. So somewhere in this directory, test helper, somewhere here, I think. HTTP, setup HTTP, which returns a fake server. Does this correspond with the endpoint somehow? With the struct somehow? Mux and server. Nothing. Okay, then I don't understand at all. Like, how? How? It's kind of sad that I cannot put a debugger here and take a look what's inside of those variables. Client. What's the Wait, what is client? Oh, this is the... Well, this is completely... Okay, so we were there. Test helper client. What's client here? Okay, so service client. Okay, so this pisses me off really much. So I'm inside of the function called service client, which uses client service client inside of it. So does it use itself? Is this infinite recursion, or I don't know. I don't get it. So Gophercloud v2 auth, or maybe client new service client. Wait, this looks... This kinda looks like what we need. It's objects, but instead of images, but whatever. And let's go maybe here. So we need client. How do they create client? It's OpenStack new storage v1. Well, if we grab this, does it exist? It does. But what about my new image? Wait. New image v2 client now supposedly exists? Didn't we try that like many times? Maybe I'm confused. I'm not maybe, I'm definitely confused. But so Gophercloud. So can we... So this is an internal test. So some images test, images test .go, which exists. Okay, clients internal acceptance clients, which looks like something you shouldn't use. New image v2 client. So if we take a look at the acceptance clients, new image v2 client, for making calls to OpenStack images. Okay, so this is okay, so okay, so this is exactly what we wanted, isn't it? But I would bet we tried that. By the way, we are not going to import this. It seems like an internal thing. So I will just try to use the same stuff that it uses. So we will, okay, we have the client, okay, so configure debug we can probably skip. So what if we take this and wait, we don't have the, oh, it's okay, in our case it's provider, the thing we have, okay. So they call it client, so that doesn't matter. Can we use fuck no, client error equals OpenStack new image v2 and then context, or maybe just context to do, I don't know if CTX would be fine, client, which is in our case provider, and the endpoints, let's say it will be the same that we used before. Now this will definitely fail because we don't have OpenStack exactly. In our case it's OStack. Too many. Oh, wait. It works. New image v2. Too many arguments in call to OStack new image v2. How so? How so? Because they use new image v2 context, client, endpoints. Context, client, endpoints. Have want. So it doesn't want the context? It wants just this? Okay. How is this possible? Either way, v2, 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 v2. So fine by me. Now, not enough arguments to call the images create. It wants the context here. So we knew that. CTX go build. Not enough to call upload. Okay, in the documentation, upload. No, documentation. I said documentation, upload. Okay, so I must be misreading the documentation because there is, like, it's kilometer long, but there's nothing that I need actually. What do they do in the test images? Probably create or test requests, test create image, yeah. So create, does it say upload anywhere? Upload. So no, upload is not. Okay, either way, have want. So it just needs the context again. Upload, CTX, go build. No way we compiled it. Okay. Now let's run this. So do OpenStack. And we are fucking uploading. Wow. Okay. I don't understand anything, but it works. Well, this will take, it says 10 gigabytes, so it will take some time, and which is perfect because I need to run at this very moment. So I will end the recording now, and I will take a look and test the image if it uploaded correctly. If yes, I think we did it, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I have no idea what happened, but see you next time. Bye-bye.